D? Black pointy ears? You know I'm pretending. Hi, I'm KaYee. Today I'm going to redraw this Pokemon Snap trailer scenes in my style. To start off, I just gonna to put down a roughly sketch of the scene. It is one of my favorite scenes in the trailer. You probably could find Pichu and Grookey right away at the beginning of the first stage. But of course, they will never stay and wait until you took a picture of them. That's why I really want to put them in a frame and get a perfect snapshot of them. Then I color them directly without any line art. It is a very bold move to me since I always do line arts before getting into coloring. And I actually kind of tried this technique already in my last video. If you haven't watched it, you can check it out at the top right hand corner. My husband voiced over my art. And of course, he would never mention about that. I actually haven't drew any line arts on the strawberry, and I really like how it's turned out. So in this drawing, I want to experiment and see what would my art look like if I paint the entire picture without line art. Here is me drawing Pichu's eyes. His eyes not even opened in the original scene, but I don't care. I just love drawing eyes. I love making them look sparkle and adorable. Next, I'm drawing his tails and add some shading to his ears. I really love their body shapes in this drawing. So blobbly and squishy. I just love it. Now I'm drawing Grookey. I'm actually not excited to draw him because I really don't like how monkey look in Pokemon style. But for some reason, I really love how it looks like in my style. I am so surprised. It even looks better than Pichu. I think it is because I shrink his body size and also the leaf on his head. I kind of play around with the ratio. Whatever reason, he just looks so cute to me. Oh my gosh, look at his baby teeth. Ah, so cute. I wanna feed him banana. Aww. Here, I'm working on some shading of his ear and the detail of the leaf. And you can see me randomly adding some highlight and sparkle as usual. If you follow me for a while, you know that I'm obsessed with waxing my character. Hehe.
$2,000 later.
Almost forget to draw his tail. Oopsie!
How dare you?
Moving on, let's draw the flop flute. It just looks like an apple and tastes like an apple, but trust me, it is not an apple. We used it in the game to catch Pokemon's attention and take picture of them, although some Pokemon just doesn't care about it. Finally, we get to the background. I start with painting the sky and I'm going for a natural habitat because that's the whole point of the Pokemon Snap games. This is my first time to draw clouds using Procreate. I found that it has a special brush named Rainforest, and I think it is made for you to draw clouds, if I'm correct. I try to use it to draw clouds because it looked like a cloud shape to me. But it turned out a little too realistic for my art style. It just not quite matched with my cutesy, simple looking style. So I end up using it as a base to redraw my own clouds. It's like the second most satisfying process in this drawing. I'm very happy with the texture I make for the clouds. If you still remember at the beginning of this video, in my sketch, I was planning to keep those frosty grasses in the original scene, but I end up having drawn them because I'm so done after drawing all these clouds. Another reason is I want the Pokemon stand out from the background. If I put something that have a similar height with them, the Pokemon will have a less contrast with the background. Does that make sense? So I decided to give up the long frosty grasses and just keep a very chill and nice looking grassy landscape in the background. I add some flowers to fill up the empty space. Actually, there are some blue and purple flowers in this game stage. They look very pretty, so I really want to bring them into this scene. I add some pink highlight, which is something that I learned from other artists. When I draw the flowers, I still need to draw the outline of the flower first. Then I erase most of the line arts to keep the whole drawing looks consistent. After finishing the first flower, I just copy and paste. That's one of the biggest advantages of drawing digitally. Lastly, I add some glare to bring up the mood of the entire drawing. And the drawing is done! Overall, I really love how it's turned out, and I cannot even express this in English. Let me show you by action. Yes, I printed a poster! See? Oh my god, it's turned out so good. I still cannot believe that I drew this. The photo paper is so high quality and it's so thick and smooth. Oh my gosh. I even use it as my iPad wallpaper right now. That's how much I love it. It definitely is my favorite drawing so far. If you still remember what I said at the beginning of this video, I was planning to try out what would my art look like if I paint without line art. And now I know I really love it.
A huge thank you to my wonderful subscribers, Jessica, Fragana, Corn1788, and H2Buddha. If you want to get a shout out at the end of my next video, you can consider subscribe and leave a comment down below.
I always enjoy reading comments from you guys, and I always try to reply every single comment because your likes and comments are my motivation. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful photo snapping day. Lastly, love yourself, love your date, and I will see you guys someday. Bye! Yeah.